सो अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। आज जो हमारा टॉपिक है दैट इज डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन जाइगोट एंड एम्ब्रियो। तो आप जानते ही हो जाइगोट है क्या। जाइगोट इज ए सिंगल सेल एंड इट्स स्मॉलर देन ए फुल स्टॉप। जाइगोट इज a single cell with a single nucleus but with the two sets of chromosomes. A half of the number it receives from the father or male and half of the chromosomes it receives from that of the female. Okay, and we know that it's a zygote is a single cell with the half of the chromosome it receives from the female and half of the chromosome it receives from the male, and it is formed by the fusion of male and female gametes. Then zygote is the beginning of formation of the baby, where coming to the embryo, that embryo is formed by the repeated divisions of zygote. You know that when the zygote is formed, then the development of zygote starts, the cell division in zygote starts. Now the this developing zygote is to be called as embryo, and embryo is unborn baby in uterus. Okay, it's unborn baby in uterus. Then embryo is multicellular, like that of the zygote is unicellular, containing two sets of the chromosomes diploid, where the embryo is multicellular, containing more than two cells. It may be hundreds of the cells, thousands of the cells, have the thousands of the cells. It may contain even more the number of the cells. That's why we just called it a multicellular. And the body features of growing baby in embryo is not much developed, means that the body features like that of the organs, like that of the different organs like eyes, ears, okay, eyes, ears, and many other legs and many other organs, they are not fully developed, so you cannot identify the different types of different organs in the embryo. So we just call that the growing baby in an embryo is not much developed. So this is the difference between that of the zygote and embryo. Zygote and embryo. Okay, now we call as third one. Our topic is, that is, what do you mean by viviparous animals? What are viviparous animals? Viviparous. Vivi means alive and pars means bearing. They are those animals which give birth to young ones. They are called viviparous animals. So we just called what are viviparous animals? They are those animals that give birth to young ones. They are called viviparous animals. And these viviparous animals develop their young ones inside the body in the uterus of female reproductive system. After the gestation period completes, the zygote develops into the embryo develops into the fetus, and once the gestation period completes, the young one is released, and the process is called parturition. Here the young ones are released, so that's why it is to be called as viviparous, where an organisms give birth to young ones, directly give birth to young ones without laying eggs outside their body, without laying eggs outside their body. That's why they are called viviparous animals. Here in case of viviparous animals, the fertilization is internal, the development is internal also. Coming to the next, what do you mean by oviparous? Oviparous. They are those animals which lay eggs from which the young ones are hatched later on. So they lay eggs from which the young ones are hatched later on, and the animals are to be called as oviparous animals. They are called oviparous animals. Means the fertilization is internal, while a male usually discharges the gametes inside the female. Then the fusion of male and female take place. This zygote is formed, and this zygote is being released out of the body in the form of egg. Okay, we just called as egg. It's actually the zygote. It's being released out. Then the female or male then hatch it out. The development takes place outside the body of an organism. Then when the development completes, the eggshell breaks open and a live young one comes out of it. So this is to be called as hatching. As you know that there are number of examples where the which are oviparous, which lay eggs, like you have sparrow over there, you have crow, you have butterfly over there, you have the snakes over there, you have the ostrich, you have the crocodiles. And in case of viparas, you human beings are there: cow, dog, cat, lion, tiger, horse, rabbit, okay, rat, elephant, camel. They are all, we just call that they are all vivipares. While the those organisms that lay out eggs develop this development of young one in case of ovipares take place outside the body of an organism. So here we are again adding the point that is called internal fertilization and internal fertilization, external development. In case of vipares organisms, there is internal fertilization and internal development. Okay, so uh, now coming in the I mean say that in coming lecture I will just go through the process that is to be called as, in a coming video we will discuss the process that is called metamorphosis, and another metamorphosis, and we'll discuss the another uh, related topic to it, that is called in vitro fertilization. The very important question regarding the examination point of view, which is called as what do you mean by in vitro fertilization, or also to be called as test tube baby. They are to be also to be called as test tube babies. Okay, test tube babies. So these two lectures I will mm, upload the video regarding the two lectures, that's in vitro fertilization and the metamorphosis. In the coming in the coming lectures we'll go through these two topics. So best of luck and thank you.